Yeah, my name's Danny. Getting into this landscape business, I was actually in college. Outside of school, was working for a gentleman doing some landscape, and gosh, was on the job for probably a year and a half or so. He had a lot invested in me, so he put out an offer to come to work for him. Ended up working for him for about 8 years. He was always talking about moving on and doing some other things. And yeah, so long story short, yeah, ended up buying him out on the business side and then continued to grow it from there. Knowing that if to come on to BBSI, then they take over your payroll. So I always hesitated making that move because my payroll was with a friend who also does my accounting. So it got to a point where I had to do something different. X-mod rate was high again, and so we just needed something different. I brought BBSI on, or interviewed with BBSI to see if I would be a good candidate for you guys as well, and I guess the rest is history since then. Now I look at it as if how did I do without BBSI? Really, it's been a fantastic business relationship. Super enjoy the team that I have and what they bring and offer to me. So yeah, it's been fantastic. I have no intentions of going elsewhere at this point. Absolutely. So and what BBSI brings and offers more than I had ever imagined. A true sense of care of what happens in our business and trying to assist in any way to make that business better, to make my business better and what they can do. Best current recent scenario would be the help from BBSI in implementing and getting PPP loan. I always thought, I never felt being at a disadvantage being with a large bank. And, early on when my kids were small, I made it a point to, at first I always went through the drive-through because it was convenient. And I'm like, well, I'd better go inside to, establish some relationships in case, in a time of need. That time of need came and, super nervous about, are we going to be shut down, with COVID-19, and this large bank did not produce. At that time, my contact with BBSI, Jeffrey Lazo, was not looking for me to go outside my bank and do different things, but he checked in with me, said, hey, have they come through for you yet? Have you heard from them? And then he had just suggested, well, hey, we've had some luck with our contacts with our bank, we've been dealing with here, and it was fantastic. I had results, I think, within the week, and ended up executing and getting that loan, which has been a big relief, and still, a cushion as, if we have, some workforce go down. So that's been amazing, over and above, I think, what I expected from our relationship. I'm a huge advocate. I've spoke to several business owners that I know, friends of mine, about their services. For me, I don't know. I don't know how I did it. Well, I know how I did it without the help from BBSI, and it was a lot of wonder. Am I in compliance? Am I doing this right? There's just a whole vast field of things that we are, quote, supposed to know as business owners, and BBSI takes away that question. I just know that information's there. It's a call away from one of my team members. Just a huge relief and a big weight off of my shoulders as a business owner, just knowing, okay, we've got this. We've got the team to do this, right? So it'll be under control and will be done correctly. So I pitch for BBSI. I have several times, just because for me it's just taking away any question and just a lot of peace of mind. Majority of our business is word of mouth, because of that job we did for the person before. I think in the phone book we've got one line, so our phone number is there. We don't have ad pages. And I think the other way on the internet, we are a member of the California Landscape Contractor Association, and I have had some contacts come through and some leads from that. Besides that, at this point, we don't need or haven't needed to advertise over and above that. As it is now, we end up turning away work that we wouldn't be able to accommodate in a timely manner for the clientele. So we do give away a good number of projects, but we're working on that, and with the help of BBSI actually, and looking forward and the growth of our business, and projecting that where we are now, where we expect to be, and how to get there. I think we're super close to executing that and making that next step.